Hello and welcome. This is Gigi, and this is a tarot reading for my Scorpio sign. Hi, loves. How are you? Finally, a Scorpio reading, you guys. I miss you so much. Let's get into your reading. I got a few messages. Okay, and surprisingly, Scorpio, there's many things happening behind the scene that you don't know about. First thing I got, the message. It says, "Detach, Scorpio." Okay, don't take any side. Do not take any side. Okay, and if there's a situation you see, like even if it's in front of your eye, take a step back before you get in the situation, because things are not what it seems. Okay, all right, so really use wisdom. It says also you have to work smarter, not harder. And there's something to do with, like, something is due, Scorpio. Okay, so I don't know if you're baking something, cooking something, you need to take it out of the oven, or literally you're pregnant, you're about to give birth. It's time for something. All right, so it's a time to cross that line. And it's really like those are the line. It's like it's a transformative moment in your life. Okay, and also it says, Scorpio, that they are stunned. Okay, there's some people that are stunned about you. I don't know what you're doing, what you said. It could be many things. Okay, you let me know. Okay, but they're stunned, they're watching, and I do see a lot of shame, like a lot of shame in it. Okay, so I don't feel this feeling is coming from you. I feel like the people that are trying to get into your energy. But let's see what Spirit says, my loves. General, the universe, Six of Pentacles in the reverse, and Death card. All your cards are in a reverse. Okay, so there's no doubt, Scorpio. Has been trying to take control of some areas of your life. Okay, or they had control, and I don't want to get into those situations, but it could get really dark. You can get in a relationship behind closed doors, guys. We don't know. Okay, could be with a toxic partner, and then there's an exchange of sex and money within a relationship that nobody knows of. Or I'm with him, or he owes me money if I sleep with him. That's things that are really kind of disturbing. Okay, so don't get involved, Scorpio. Do not at this moment, because things are coming out, and it's not because Scorpio don't like to be told not to get involved, especially when there's toxicity and they're in a position to do something. But hear me out, Scorp. Okay, the reason you shouldn't, because things are unfolding where other people are watching or seeing what you're watching. And the people that know what you're seeing or watching, okay, the entourage, whoever's involved, they know what's going on. Okay, so they also have an eye, and the eye that they have a bigger repercussion that whatever you could have done on your own. So just know that the universe is in a reverse, something that you can't end. It's not for you to end, but there will be an ending in a situation here. Ooh, my, yeah. Queen of Pentacles. All right. It's really difficult for some of my, like, this is a feminine energy. Okay, it's just an energy. All right. Especially the Queen of Pentacles. It's about being valued. All right, being efficient, being helpful. Okay, or doing something that is reliable, something that's worth something that is solid. All right, and next to this energy here, if you see the card, it's the universe in a reverse. It's really when there's a lot of disturbance but in the scene around, because and you're are asked to be in a meditative pause. Okay, and observed. Okay, and it's rare for Scorpio that they get to do that, because Scorpio really normally are within the chaos. Okay, and sometimes most of the time they don't want to. They have to get out of the chaos. Chaos could be the family chaos, the relationship chaos, work chaos, country chaos. Scorpio is a sign that people rely on their resourcefulness, their strength, their wisdom, their knowledge. Okay, so Scorpio is a sign of resource. So Scorpio has a lot of resource that they're able to dive in, whatever it needed to be, whenever it needs to. Okay, that's the reason why it surprised people. Okay, that you were put in a situation somehow in some areas of your life, and you were able to be as resourceful as you are. Okay, to become the Queen of Pentacles, to be the stable one, in a chaos atmosphere. It wasn't always this way, because this energy, this feminine energy here of Queen of Pentacles, it talks about labor of time and love. It's not the magician. Things does not happen, appears, and something behind the scene, and then suddenly it's just, this is the result. Okay, this is not this Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is something that's done over time, right? A process, a method, all right? Okay, so it could be anything. Maybe it's someone who said, you know what, I want to be in a relationship. That's a relationship I envision for myself. I'm going to work on it. It wasn't really rose. Maybe other people could have seen the disturbance in your relationship, or, it wasn't really where it was right now. But the Queen of Pentacles says, in the midst of the storm, whatever storm you had to deal with in your life, in different areas of your life, okay, you are now in a better position that you were before. And that's what Scorpio is. Scorpio has this regenerative power. It regenerates, okay? It ends and it fumes back in flame, higher, better, stronger, more powerful than before. That's the rebirth. All right, but I feel here it's saying, Scorpio, if you're watching this reading, okay, right, because that could also be my cross watcher. Okay, so whoever's watching this energy, okay, it could say there's chaos right now. You're in a stable situation. It don't have to be. Everything is not perfect. Okay, you may not be in a financial stable position as you think you should, you want, you feel, you desire, but you are. You may not be in a stable position that you wish you were, you desire in your career, but you are. You may not be in a desired position that you wish that you were in your health, but you are. It could be better, okay? I have to say, Queen of Pentacles is high. The next level is for any queen is the Empress, okay? But even if things are not perfect, you are still in a much better position next to the universe, where it shows there's universally there's chaos happening, there's disturbance, and you have that now serene energy that you have worked to possess. All right, so it took time, diligently, and it wasn't like this. It didn't just come out. All right, and so that's why I feel they're stunned, Scorpio. But they don't know much about Scorpio if they were stunned, because Scorpio always bounce back. Always. They bounce back on their feet. All right. So you stunning people, and I feel like some of them could be ashamed. I have the Six of Pentacles in a reverse, because you don't want to be a part of them. You don't want to have nothing. There's some people in your life you don't want to have nothing to do with them. You're not sharing anything. Six of Pentacles. There were never any sharing. If Scorpio is in a position in their life, Scorpio, masculine, feminine, where they're saying Six of Pentacles in reverse, I'm not gonna be sharing. I'm not gonna be as generous as I was before. It's because they were doomed. It's because they were abused. They were manipulated. Because Scorpio love, to give. All right? And people look at Scorpio like you make it look easy. All right? But no, you don't. It's not what. Okay. You make it look easy, but no, it's not. Okay? You don't sit in the house, or you sit and you just roll your tongues. They don't see what you're doing. You're working hard. Queen of Pentacles is about hard labor. It's about work. So you did the work. So when you're standing in the Queen of Pentacles, you're looking at what's happening outside. Look at your head. Your head is straight up, level-headed. You know what you're looking at. You knew that. You prepared. Okay, you have provision. Queen of Pentacles. And the Pentacles that you have now at this moment, it's in a reverse, the Six of Pentacles, which says you're not sharing. And like I said, if Scorpio in a position where they're saying I'm not sharing, is because they were not given anything to begin with. So they know that in order for them to keep them healthy, alive, they're going to have to get it by themselves. And whatever they get, they need to keep it to themselves. Because the bottom line is, when Scorpio needed it, Only if there's not, is this, I hope there was a few, okay? Could only be one, okay? And now if you're in a position to give back to the people who give to you when you needed them, please do. But if you're not, and you're desired to be in a position to give to those who has been given to you, you will. Because that's the joy of Scorpio. That is the joy of Scorpio. All right? So Queen of Pentacles here, you're in a position where you're like, ooh, you're looking at your surrounding and you see things have changed. Things are changing. Okay, so Six of Pentacles, you're not sharing. Okay, so when you're not sharing the Six of Pentacles, you're not sharing. You're not being generous. Okay, because even in this right position, it's not, it's a, what is shared is not necessarily money, although it's pentacles, right? It's more valuable than that. It could be sharing, communication, opening doors, and activities, and getting involved and engaging. You're not doing that right now. Some of my Scorpio, and we're gonna look at what's happening. What's the energy saying? Maybe it could be saying, because Queen of Pentacles, again, in a good position. Like her work speak for itself. Okay, so Six of Pentacles in a reverse. Ace of Pentacles, no, because the thing is, it's in a reverse. You know that the people that at this moment don't have, or the surrounding, or the chaos that could be around you, is something that you had to pull yourself out of on your own by yourself. You didn't get any support, so you can't give back. You know what? Energy is all resource. It's resource, but it's also energy, right? So you give. You could be giving anything. You give time. You give love. You give, it's this energy of giving. Okay, you give your knowledge. You give, you give something that is valuable, and you give it freely, okay? And you're not with your calculator and you're calculating, or at home and you're saying, oh, if she do this, I do that, blah, 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 right? No, that's not that, all right? It's an energy. It becomes so easy that other people will see, like, oh, you're so generous. You're giving so much, and you're like, you don't even know, because I'm like, well, I have so much to give. That's why. This was not given to you, Scorpio. Just generous. Here it is. And that could be anything. Pentacles, it could be help. It could be money. It could be resource. Whatever is, you were in a place at some point where you needed it, and you noticed the universe was in a reverse. You did not get it. Okay, and by the way, the deck I'm using is Secret of Paradise Tarot. I love this deck. I'll put the information below the video. It's inspired by Caribbean and Latin American culture and mysticism. Okay, and so now we know why you're feeling this way. Okay, you're feeling this way is because you know that if ever you learn that if ever you need something, you're gonna you cannot be giving, because you want the energy to come back. You cannot be giving to a source that hasn't been given to you, because then it's gonna empty you. It's gonna take all your provision out. They're not gonna replenish you. They haven't been doing so. So why would you give knowing that you're not gonna get it, right? At least you learned that. That's difficult for a Scorpio to understand, because the thing is that generous energy is just. And Scorpio says, everybody says Leo is generous. It's true, but Scorpio is more generous. Because that generosity is not just a, hey, we go out, let's have a nice meal, we all have fun, and now it's on me. But that generosity is when the darkness comes in and you need clarity, and there's a Scorpio that you know is going to pick up the phone for you, and is going to talk to you, and is going to get you back on your feet in no time. Because the Scorpio seen the darkness and know exactly what you're walking through, and Scorpio want to give you a hand to get you on the other side. That's what Scorpio does. It brings you the light that you need. So you could go back to the other side, Sagittarius, positive attitude, like nothing happened, because the 12th house behind you, you have Scorpio battling all type of freaking demons and evil and getting rid of that and standing on their feet so you could go up on your way. All right, but now energy, I've taught you something, Scorpio, because that generosity is great. It's admirable, but what happened is it took everything out of you. Ace of Pentacles in a reverse, Six of Pentacles in a reverse, it's health. If it's not money, it's health. God forbid it could be both. All right. So now at the present moment, you're not in that situation, but I feel like there's some people like they're not doing as good. Okay. And you're seeing, you could have the sense of that. You could see that. And you are asked by the Most High to stand on in your position, Queen of Pentacles. All right. Okay. And now why is your card in this reading came in a reverse death card? All right. Look at how it is, how it looks in this right position. Don't you look, it looks like someone's being like forced or like they're trying to take something. All right. You tell me how this look, you guys, or I can read. Let me get the death card in this deck. Okay. Quickly. Okay. Which also represent Scorpio. Okay. Scorpio is the 8th sign of the astrological belt. Zodiac belt. Okay. It says here, this card, let me get it. This card represents the legend of the death of Spanish Diego Sacecho. Okay, so this is story. Okay, all right, to the underworld. Okay. It says here, the meaning of the card, this card is about a transition and signify being an important change in life. It's a sign to trust what's coming next, to have faith, and to be flexible. This card can trigger some fear, but note that if the person overcomes their fear and allows the transformation process to take place, the results will be as sweet as the gayaba fruit. Okay, this card is a sign to meditate on what no longer serves you. Something is coming to an end. It is a transition into a new possibility. A new door opens for you. Focus on walking toward the door. Pass through it and do not look back. Our lives can transform for the better if we trust the process. Remember, do not look back. The not looking back for someone is very important. So once you see how your energy works, how to give it, when to receive it, who is sending back to you, retrieve yourself and what you need to end, because it talks about death. All right, it's in a reversal. Someone has to end something. You have to end the toxicity, where it's coming from. You need to end. I mean, I know it's easier said than done, but when you know what you have, and when you know that when you transform, you become better than what it is with the situation that you are right now, go up and transform. And the toxicity, Scorpio, okay? And why is Scorpio holding on to that? I'm not sure, because Scorpio shouldn't have a problem ending things. Death in a reverse, so there is a resistance. Let's look into it. Oh, Princess of Swords in a reverse. All right, so you didn't say your word. You didn't say your last word. So there's also a lot of lies. Okay, Princess of Swords in the reverse talks about lies. All right, so the reason I feel like some people could be going through it is because of lie. There's a lie that still hasn't been uncovered. Look, there's something, someone doesn't want to come clean about something. They still, in the future, they still would either hold on to their lie, or it's still something gonna be hidden that you're still gonna have to look into. Okay, death card. Okay, that's you, Scorpio. That's your job. And let's look into it, okay? Spirit guide, what's the message? I'm going to be doing an extended reading for you guys, okay? So I am transferring, I should say, my store. But if I'm not able to upload it right away, because I have a few things to upload, the extended should be available the next day, you guys. All right. Clarify the death card. Healing in a reverse. No, that's wrong. Scorpio, all the cards today, as I'm doing your reading, all of them are in a reverse except for you, except for this energy. You see how loving yourself, caring for yourself the most created that type of havoc in your life? As I feel like without knowing, people were like harvesting in your energy, like they were depending on you or whatever, like they were just like there and seeing, like trying to, maybe I feel like the universe in the reverse, Scorpio, there's something that you know that took place, but I feel like you should, if you find out something, okay, just keep it to yourself, because that potentially that's a gift from God. Preserve, Scorp. That generosity is good only if you're in a position to give. And I wouldn't even never come to a place where I thought I would say this, because I'm the one, not just because I'm a Scorpio, but I'm the one who always says that it has to trickle down. It has to trickle down. But once you see how things, and you see the people that are lying and that just really are how far they're willing to go in order to keep something away from you, hold on to something away from you, hide something away from you, and I can't speak. Regardless of that, despite that, okay, you're still on your feet. You look good. You look better. You're stronger without them. You don't need them. You realize that they were actually your enemies in this lifetime. You see them. Now it's clear. You know who they are. You know what? That's a blessing. Because some people, they spend the whole life without ever knowing who's doing what they're doing, without ever being able to look at someone or know without a doubt that this is what this is what they've been doing. This is what is happening. Some people are just like too vulnerable, all right, or just victimized, and it's just too late. But no, you cannot. You will not. Never. That will never happen. You're a Scorpio. You're the one who's going to destroy everything. Bring hell. All right? When you realize the thing that was done. Okay? So remember all the cards, Death card, Healing card, Princess of Swords, Ace of Wands, all of them in a reverse today. Scorpio. The only thing that is in the right position is your values, your respect, your health, your job, your reputation. You looking at everything and everybody on your feet and saying, that is right. That is what you see. This is who I am. Make no mistake. Okay. As I feel like you're putting the sword down on a few situations, Scorpio, let me know. I'm going to end this reading now. Okay. I'm going to be doing the extended. I'll just shuffle another spread for you guys for my Scorpio. The link will be below the video, you guys. Share the reading, show your support, subscribe, like, and share. And until next time, send you lots of kisses. I love you.